Welcome. This is Beate Chelette, the growth architect. Welcome to a quick broadcast. Today, I want to talk about something that I have noticed a lot of times, and it actually happened to me yesterday when I was at the hairdresser, believe it or not. And that is how to have more clarity about answering the question, why you? What's so special about you? Why would I pay attention to you? Why should I give you the job? Why would I give you the opportunity? And a lot of us, when we are in this moment where we put on the spot, there is this feeling of like this pit in the stomach where you go, shouldn't you know why I'm amazing? And shouldn't you know why I know how to do the job well? I show up on time and we stumble away, but we're not really very clear or very powerful about how are we going to show up in the world and how we tell others on why we are amazing. So I want to help you today in this video to talk a little bit about how can you identify this clarity. And I want to start with an example so you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I broke my hand. So I cannot do my own hair. And so I went yesterday to get a blowout and to have somebody wash my hair. And I noticed as she's like blow drying it on how intensely focused she is on like every strand of hair, and she's pulling it and she's put and I said to her, wow, you're really putting a lot of focus and emphasis in doing this. I can see how dedicated you are to make this look really good. And she says to me, well, I'm kind of like probably too much. I'm obsessive compulsive about this. And then I had a conversation with her and I said, well, then you need to make that your advantage. And she says, well, what do you mean? I said, well, I'm sitting here at my hairdresser getting my hair done. Do you think that I don't want somebody to obsess over every strand of my hair and making it look amazing? So, the part about the first thing that I want you to really listen to is the thing that you often find being a hindrance or being a nuisance about you or even a flaw is often the thing that's the best thing about you and the thing that you need to put in the center of everything. I'm going to say this one more time. So, the stuff that makes you special is often the stuff that you struggle with because to you, it makes you stand out and not be like anybody else. And that's exactly my point today. So, who are you? You are uniquely qualified to do what you do, and you stand out because you do something that nobody else does in a particular way. I'm a strategist. So for me, for many years, I thought about, well, everybody talks about get rich in the niche, and I'm just not a niche person. I'm a big picture person. It wasn't until I realized that my ability to go to 30,000 feet and to have this 5-star success blueprint where I can identify where the problems in alignment are in an organization or in a team or with a leader are actually incredibly valuable because a lot of people don't know how to do that. And then when I hunkered down on that, things became a lot better. So I want to encourage you now to just take a moment and think about what is it about you that is so different and unique that you don't even ever think about it. And you go, well, other people probably think that's like nothing. Another example. So I had an event that I facilitated at Merck Pharmaceuticals. It was a team building event. And we were doing this exercise of figuring out what makes you special and unique. What's the thing about you? And everybody's like scribbling and they're writing down. And this one guy sits there and he says, I don't know what makes me special or unique. And I had watched him, and everywhere he goes, everybody says, hey, John, come on over here, sit over here with us. So everybody loved John. And so I said to him, John, do you think that your ability to walk into a room and to immediately put people at ease and to immediately make people kind of come together and to immediately make people kind of comfortable and friction free, that that's an advantage? And he goes, well, doesn't everybody know how to do that? And I'm like, no, 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 no. So in a moment like this, he was able then to sit down and literally go, My ability to walk into a room and put everybody at ease and to bring people together so that they can hear what we're talking about is my absolute advantage. So let's put this on you. So if you're so inclined, put it in the comments. What's one thing that people say about you all the time? Or what's the one thing that you feel really sets you apart from anyone else? Is it because you're an easygoing person? Is it because you know how to understand complex problems? Is it because maybe your Excel spreadsheet pivot table abilities are off the charts? What is it about you that is unique and what is different that you go, well, doesn't everybody know how to do that? That usually is what we then use in a program that I call the unapologetic value proposition, where we make that the big part of things. So, to the hairdresser that I started this broadcast with, what I say is that it is okay for her to take an extra 10 minutes because that's now her big selling point. Instead of feeling guilty that she's behind, that she's not doing it as fast as other people, if she's obsessive compulsive about how my hair looks, I'll be happy to pay her more. I'll be happy to spend more time because if anybody should obsess over my hair, it is my hairdresser, right? I mean, that is a great thing. So think about it for yourself. What is the thing that you walk around where you go, oh gosh, I just wish I could be different? And then go back to that and say, wait a minute, wait a minute. If I were to reframe that as my strength, how would I need to present this so somebody would see that as a value proposition? Because when you give it the meaning that it's a problem, then other people perceive it as a problem. But when you are not perceiving it as a problem, when you perceive it as a strength and you showcase it as a strength, now everybody goes like, oh, I never even thought about it that way. That is really powerful. So put it in the comments. What are you taking away from this? I really would love to hear from you. If you have any other tips or tricks on how to be more clear about why you are so amazing, unique, and special, please, share it with us. I'd love to hear it. I thank you so much for being here. I know your time is valuable, for spending a couple minutes with me today. And I look forward to seeing you the next time. Thank you so much for watching. This is Beate Chelette, the Growth Architect, and goodbye.